ding dong, a lang a lang a lang, boom ba bo, ba 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 ba. Oh, life ain't a ding dong. If I could take you up and boom boom boom, boom boom, tell me I'm the only one that you love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I was gone for a while, but I'm back now, hopefully with good and interesting content. First, I would like to thank everyone that still subscribed, because Lord knows how many people unsubscribed, so thank you. And this is my first commentary, so I think I should point out sometimes it may sound like I have different accents, but that's just one of the perks of living in a multinational city. Anyway, so this is a collaboration project between asset creators, and we are trying to recreate Dubai. Now, one thing you hear a lot of people who are trying to recreate real life cities, they say that they are not trying to replicate the thing. When I started this project, I actually understood why. It's because of limitations like the building, like roads too thick, roads too small, not enough lanes. It's hard to create step lanes, quay lines, Q's and B's, and so on. Like, it's really hard to work with some stuff. So I can't actually replicate, but I will try to put in as much detail as possible to make the city look more alive and not dull. So moving on this project took me 4 months to prepare. Well, actually it was longer than that, but I actually started working on it 4 months ago. I mean, asset creating takes a long time, well, at least for me, because I worked on the Juman Majid on December with the help of Suron. For those who don't know who Suron is, he is a CS asset creator. He creates skyscrapers from Dubai, and he's really good, but sometimes I edit his buildings. As you can see, this is because sometimes his buildings miss features, and I think it's just because he's considering the poly count. The higher the poly count, the higher the file size, the longer the loading, and that's like a downside for some people. And they don't get to enjoy the beautiful asset you put too much work into. So the Boulevard, okay, which is the building on the screen, was originally 37,000 triangles, but I managed to lower it to 27. But now I guess less like smooth curves. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, like I said this, but recently I was explaining to someone about this project, and they said it's gonna be kind of impossible because the game has build limit. I never actually thought about that. You know, I guess I just never played the game long enough to reach the limit, so it's gave me a hard time, and I had to re-plan like everything, and I decided to divide the city into 3 maps, because obviously the whole city will not fit in one map. And so the first map is going to be the downtown area, the Dubai Quick Harbor, the airport, and the second map is going to be the city called it's going to be a short season. It's of this place called Mohammed bin Rashid City, and in real life it's actually a really interesting project, because what they're doing is that they're creating an actual multicultural city. I mean, like multi-architecture city. So it's gonna have like American architecture, Spanish architecture, and so on. Abu Dhabi actually did something similar. They tried to create Venice, and it turned out really, really good. And if Dubai is gonna do something like that, I bet it's gonna look like really, really, really amazing. And the last map will be the south side, because I still have to figure out how I will create the marina, the palm, and usually when the game tools don't let me achieve what I want, I create my own assets. You will see like later on the episode what I mean by this. So even with 3 maps, I still won't be able to cover the whole city. I will have to build important areas first, and then the areas that you don't see on TVs. So anyway, back on topics. On December, I worked on Jumal Majid, which is available now for download. It turned out pretty good. A lot of people liked it, and I was like really proud of myself. And then on January, the actor was not yet released. I actually leaked the buildings on Reddit, and I got really positive feedback. But I don't know. You know, the phrase "I don't know" and like and anyways, a lot of people are like overusing it now. Like I feel like I'm overusing them. So I will work on it until it's good enough to be released. But by the way, if you haven't noticed, like if you look at the real life picture, like concepts and stuff like that, you notice like there's going to be a lot of twin towers in downtown, like Burj Vista and Boulevard Crescent, Boulevard Heights, the IL promo. It's like a trend, you know. Dubai is like iPhone. People will buy whatever you put out there, you know. But I guess the demand is higher, and you know the actors were supposed to be the last residential unit in downtown, but when they saw that the demand was higher and it sold out immediately, they decided to create three buildings that are identical, just like different heights and stuff like that. You know what? Listen, you didn't hear this from me, but apparently it is cheaper to recycle designs and reuse. But you know, my logic would be recreating the same building again would be excellent, but apparently it seems not. So I've actually like seen like recycled designs. Like for example, there are these buildings called the Residence near the Burj Lake. They are identical versions in the south as in Marina, just like with a little bit of tweaks, and there's going to be same recycled design in Dubai Quick Harbor. So what they're doing is just copying and pasting. I'm realizing I am rambling a lot. This is just for keeping like the commentary longer and for conversation. I will cut off soon. But first, I gotta tell you something. Originally, the plan was not to release my assets to the public, but if I don't, I won't be able to reach to a larger audience. So I will release some stuff, and this is actually one of the reasons I didn't want to release my assets, is because everyone is using the same assets, just rearranged, and that's also another reason I left the Sun Cruise project on hold. All my previous series are cancelled, by the way. Okay, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's nice to see people using your assets, but sometimes it's just a little bit. You need a little bit of uniqueness. Okay, so I still want to release some stuff like the Boulevard, the Forte, the Burj Vista, and I will eventually work on it, get time to polish them even more. But for now, you can find replacements in the workshop by Suron. I have seen other people trying to recreate Dubai, but I'm not trying to be shady, but you can't drop the Burj Khalifa and the Palm and call it Dubai. I mean, I understand there was like so much limitations, but you know, I'm not perfect. I'm trying my best, so I hope people will like it, and hopefully people will not get bored by my rambling. It's gonna happen a lot often, and sometimes I will take time to get to the point, or I won't know what to talk about. So that's why I bring up other topics. But what am I talking about? I'm talking about Dubai, this project. So I wouldn't understand why I can't talk about what I'm talking about. You know, I'm trying to end the commentary and you get more rambling. So this is what you're gonna get, people. Anyways, I'm cutting off the commentary now. Enjoy the rest of the video, and until next time.
me on